What you got, Rick?
No, I was just you're always going to have good-hearted bashing between offense, defense, special teams. That's going to be there. But when you disrespect someone on the offense or the defense, then you're going to put some blood and put some cancer in that locker room. I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think he was disrespecting him. I just thought it was kind of funny point. So,
was it meant to be funny? Did it come off that way?
Yeah, that's true. What do you think, Neil?
I think a lot about a lot of things. I think that I was surprised and very happy to find out that this week's preseason game was on TV. Got to actually sit down and watch it. Yep. I'm happy that that Craig Reynolds is part of the organization. I mean, even when they were talking about at the one point where they were talking about can we cut Craig Reynolds, and Mark Brunell was like, no, this is a guy that he is what we are. This is what we do here. He's what we do here. He's what we are wanting to become, or something along those lines. And that says a lot. I mean, you got dudes with that pedigree that are sitting in a room talking about who they want to ride with for the next 17 weeks at a minimum. And you're the guy that sets the tone for kind of what the team wants to be. That's cool. Like, if I'm him watching that, I like the Reynolds family.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, his dad towards the end, when he came up to him after a game, his son's been a professional football player for, what they say, 4 seasons.
4 seasons, yeah.
And his dad comes up to him, and he was so proud of him for making that kid's day, because he gave him a towel for his birthday. Or kid didn't know it was his birthday, but he gave him the towel. No, that was Craig Reynolds.
Was it Reynolds?
Yeah, it was Reynolds.
Oh, okay. I thought that was his dad. Never mind.
But he's like, I'm so proud of you for that. Not for being a professional football player, but for being a good person.
That was funny.
But the one thing that I noticed, I never really put too much thought or paid too much attention into watching. You know what it happens, but when the running backs or anybody, the ball carrier, changes hands from one to the other. There was one run that Craig Reynolds had this week where it was just, I noticed it when it happened because it was just so smooth. Like it looked like it was almost too smooth to be natural. But when he was, he had it in his left arm and he was running, the guy came up, and just before he got there, it was just it was a fucking cold transition. It was like the fundamentals and how hard he plays all the time, and how much attention to detail that is paid to everything that he does. I can't help but respect Mr. Reynolds there.
Yeah, I got to tell you, during the interview with him, 4 seasons. The last team he was with, I think it was the Jaguars. He was so humble in the conversation speaking. Here's a guy who's just humble. I mean, I was very impressed with that. And who's going to be our starting running back right now? Because Reynolds he's giving Swift a run for his money.
Swift will be the starting running back.
Yeah, I don't see that changing.
Until either he gets hurt or he makes enough mistakes in a row where Coach Staley gets pissed off with him and benches him for a little while. But then you still got Jamal Williams in the mix. Like, Craig Reynolds is going to be he's going to be kind of a luxury to have. I think, sitting there, especially with the season being one game longer, and guys getting beat up and taking their lumps and stuff like that. Because if nothing else, he's been consistent and durable during his time in Detroit, and having him as your third choice, like that's not a bad spot to be in. I think that they've got I like the running back room.
I like his running. I love him, and I love his dad. But I think my favorite part of Hard Knocks tonight was when he said that. It reminded me of when, what's his name, was the Beast in the UFC. My balls are sweaty.
So another reason I had a horrible freaking week is I messed up my elbow, so I put some ice out my elbow, and then I made my lunch and then took a piss. It was a miserable ride to work.
Why does that?
Because I put ice out. I had icy out on my hands, and I took a piss and touched my dick, and that shit hurt.
Okay.
All the way to work. It was a
that was too easy, Rick. That was too easy.
Butler, you were talking about Derek Lewis from the UFC.
Derek Lewis, he's the Beast, right? Isn't that his name? Can I say that? Isn't that his nickname, the Beast?
I don't think the Eric. Yeah, the Beast.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry.
Right.
Good man.
That was great, though. He said, I put icy hot in my nuts on accident. This shit's crazy.
How do you do that by accident?
Well, so
you just did it?
I didn't force it my nuts. I went to take a piss. There's a reason I touched my.
That's
shit.
how he put it on accident, Rick.
I got tiger balm.
I don't touch my nuts when I piss.
You don't touch anything when you.
Wow.
Oh no, I got tiger balm on my stuff one time, and I just wasn't thinking. I pulled my groin and went, and like it was hurting pretty bad, and I had the tiger balm there, and I was like, I'm gonna put this on here, and everything was cool. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't cool.
No.
And then I was like bird bathing in the sink, and it was all weird. It was like it was a pretty well populated
Bird
shower
bathing
house
in the sink. Okay.
Yeah.
Bird bathing.
So I was deployed at that point in time, and I was in the shower house, and like there was a whole bunch of sinks and a whole bunch of people, and I'm sitting there splashing myself. And
Oh, I bet that was loved.
it was. I'm happy cell phone cameras weren't like readily available over there.
That's one of the thing then.
Well, one thing we noticed this week, we were talking last week about Easy and Pimpleton, and he's gone. He's gone. Rick.
Yeah. Well, we
That's
caught
surprising.
Easy. We caught Easy going to be gone. That's not surprising. But Pimpleton, I was pretty impressed, and he's fast. I like that he was a guy from Michigan. He first got not drafted, but recruited by Virginia Tech, but then came back and played for the Chippewas for Central Michigan, and he had a horrible game against the Steelers. I think that's what broke the back, man, dropping the balls and fuck. He just seemed like an impressive young kid, and he could really add some stuff to our team. But now, I was hoping we'd make the cut with the speed.
I kind of thought he would.
Yeah, I hope it didn't go to the Bears or someone. He burns us.
You know that's what's going to happen.
So let's revisit. Oh, this is gonna feel good. Let's revisit a moment from last week's show. Should he have been spending so much time juggling them damn tennis balls?
Yeah. Well,
or should he have been catching his 202 balls?
Oh, that's
right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
One guy made the team, one guy didn't. You don't see St. Brown out there juggling or doing anything other than either getting stronger, getting faster, or catching balls.